Yeah, hello all. Good morning. So, welcome to our sessions. Today we'll cover 129 session, exploring variables only. We are into this. So, uh, completion of introduction, architecture, dictionary, and we are into the programming also. Basics are over. This is the last topic under basics programming, working with variables, different ways you can declare this, right? Now we will get into yesterday started variables. What are the different ways variable can be declared? With length, without length, what are the different ways length can be given? Already taught, already we had a discussion. Variables can be declared with type or type addition, like addition. So now onwards, G is customer namespace, AVK is my own namespace, underscore program underscore what is this topic is variables. So zavk underscore program underscore variable, so that easy to identify tomorrow. Okay, if you search g star variable star, then you can go to that place, right? Then next, so different variations will let us discuss this variables related topic only, right? We don't want to comment it out. Yes, let us take this example, declaring okay data objects with data types. Yes, example, as it was mentioned in the notepad, if you we can go with data is the keyword, colon. Yes, if you type 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 I. Yes, this is also allowed. Small caps doesn't matter at all. Yes, F is a float. This is type F also allowed. Sometimes in the standard SAP examples, they have mentioned this way also. Still, you should not get confused. Reason, because we are fundamentally clear that what is the core syntax. So core syntax always, because first of all, ABAP program syntax are very easy to remember, easy to implement, easy to type also. Only initial understanding is required. See, this is accepted. See, syntactically correct, absolutely correct. But if you look at the core syntax, what is the core syntax? Data followed by data object, data followed by data object. Data object is nothing but a variable in this context, and type followed by data type. So, right. In standard examples, you find this way also. But here, I already told you, in this operand position, data followed by whatever you write it, that is considered as a variable or a data object. Okay, so IFPCNDT string, these are all considered as data objects declared by respect to data types. So type followed by data type. This operand position, we are writing the data types. So you should not get confused. This is also accepted. Okay. Forget about other programming languages. In ABAP, it is accepted. Okay. Right. Then, yesterday's topic point of view. Yes, this is already known to you. Which one? Like where it is. Yes. Because however we are discussing this data name 3 bracket 10. Yes, type C, type C is there, and name 4, because all type of already these things introduced, and uh, as well as examples are also completed. But once again, the topic named it as title is working with exploring variables. When it is variables, all combinations I am covering here. So here I am formally writing that length can be provided. Length can be provided immediately after data object or variable. Yes, within brackets. This is old style. Latest, because see it is 3 and 10. If somebody understand with length is 3 or 10, confusing. So the alternatively, okay, length, here it is in this position. Okay, length is a keyword. Yes, length keyword, length keyword also can be used to provide length, to provide field length of the field. That is, if you go to debug, you will find that length also. Yes, right. But what is the final statement? We cannot use both at a time. We are not allowed or supposed to use both. Both in the sense bracket also, length also not allowed. Yes, this is what pending completed. Then we'll move on to this is also pending. I have done it. Then actually we have to go to predefined data types list already completed. How to use of the predefined types? Different predefined types are already listed here. Now the second option is, if you go back to my yesterday's explore, yes, this is already covered. That in this, what exactly your observations you have to note it down. So above example, yes, yes, above declaration covers what? Consists of data object name and data type name may be same, may be same sometimes. I mean to say, if it is same or different, both are valid. You have to understand that. In general, we go with number type I. So number is the data object and type I is the data type. But here it is same also. Okay. Should not get confused. Yes. Next, going to next level, like predefined types, elementary types are completed. Then actually we have data types can be further classified as local and global, because these are all the things you understand it very easily. Okay, very easily. Yes. How do we assign also different ways? We will talk that variation, and prior to that, this variation is important. Which one? Yes, predefined types. Predefined types are also called as built-in types. Built-in types or kernel types. Kernel types. Okay. Yes, ABAP kernel types. So those are all built predefined, means which is these are all already defined. That's why SAP accepts. Never say that unknown. Okay, that is already covered. If you go back to string type string, here if I write string type Z, immediately Z is unknown, Z is unknown, because that is at the top rand position. You are supposed to use the SAP. This editor is already understand those things, just like numeric literals are automatically known. Similarly, this. Okay, going back to the next level. Yes, what is the meaning of local and global? Yes. Second thing is local types. So, what exactly the local type? Local types, already in the above section we have mentioned. Once again, I am going to write it. So, predefined types can be used directly. because system understands automatically. That means working with predefined type is a single step procedure, one step procedure, because see data I type I directly introduced. Yes. System understand this I and this I. See, it is not saying anywhere unknown and all. Correct? Reason is we are following the SAP given guidelines. But whereas if you go to okay data, just data num okay type t underscore num. Just so now you will get immediately error that t num is unknown. Yes, exactly. So over a period of time with your experience through, we can predict what type of error expected. Also, we can say that yes, that's what it comes with experience through. So that is unknown. What is unknown? T num is unknown. Why it is unknown? You have to tell me. The reason is at the apparent position. mm, at the apparent position, what is allowed here? Predefined data type only allowed. But tnum is not a predefined data type. That's the reason it is saying that it is unknown. Very simple. But you have to tell the system that what is tnum. What is tnum is types t underscore num type I. Yes. Now it is accepted. This is num is already there. Okay, we will write number. No problem. Okay, anything goes. Okay, right. Now this is two-step procedure. So, okay, local types are declared by types keyword. That is your first step. Because here this clarity is important because here I'm opening a empty notepad in front of you. That is, see here it is till now covered syllabus is there above and below is empty. That is, it is a plain means our memory is prepared mentally to grasp the new stuff. This is what just like a plain white paper. So slowly, topic by topic, line by line, syntax through syntax. Even if you have quickly, you can write it down simultaneously, kind of dictation. You can note it down. This is a kind of notes, self notes preparation for you. So, because you can explain in the interviews as it is, the set of statements. Suppose I told you, if anybody asks you what is field symbol, this paragraph, you can convert it into a paragraph because I mentioned it as a bullet points, just like a hyphen through. Each one is a point. But you explain this is more than enough for sure. Yes, because but you have to aware of each line why we mentioned. You have to know technical meaning, what it does. Okay, yes, then only you are able to explain this remembrance, this memory. How I remember is I know the flow because I come with a reverse order. That is example, by keeping memory in my example, I will write and type the notes. Notes somehow I prepared from this one also, documents also. I told you, yes, help.sap material is there and certification material BC books, SAP provided books. I use it for my reference, which gives the standardized error-free materials. We can use it for that. This is what you have to build it. Okay. So similarly, okay, but I am not using as it is SAP document. I am writing my own style. This is my out of experience through how the things to be introduced. Even if you directly refer to the SAP document, that also confusion to some extent because their sequence, our sequence is totally different. Finally, after completion of 6 months, If you go through that PDF anywhere to anywhere, you will understand. Initially, that might be confused. So, first statement, local types are declared by types keyword. That means we can say other way around. Types keyword is used to declare local types. Okay, right. So, local types, local types are classified as, again, three types. I think this is already mentioned above. Sometimes some repetition happens. Don't worry. You, okay, proceed. Elementary type, structure types, and table types. So structure type, table types we'll talk later. Only elementary types only we are talking right now. Yes, but types keyword purpose is to declare all the stuff. Why it is called as a local type? Local local data types. Local types means local data types, actually full name. Local data types are declared within program and used within program. Yes. Okay. Yes. That means this, okay, the local data type scope of local data types is local only. What is the meaning of that? Local means local data types are valid for the same program, only. That means, what is the other way, opposite or contrary statement? Local types cannot be used, okay, cannot be used in other programs, because it is valid for same program only. Yes, but what is the extension? Local data types, okay, data objects can be declared using local data types also. Yes. So, okay, right. So, working with local types is a two-step procedure. What is that? Step one, declare local variable. Local, I am not talking on variable. That's what you have to understand. Local variable is different. Local data type is different. We'll talk on local global variables concept later, because once I introduced subroutine, subroutine form and form in between, if you declare something, that is called as a local variable. If you go to the function module, function and function between, if you declare something, that is considered as a local variable. Or else go back to the what is that method, local method or global class method between local variables can be declared. Other than that, outside whatever you declare, that is global variable. So local variables concepts comes in after modularization techniques. At that time, I will give local versus global variables and all. But now the current topic is local data type versus global data types. Okay. Yes. Now, fundamentally, you have to be more clear on that, because I'm keep on telling you basic data type versus data object. So this is number. Number is a data object, that is variable. So this is tnum is a data type. Okay, at this operand position, you have to type data type only. Data type means it could be predefined or local or global data type. You can write it. It should be data type only, because yes, I already told you what is the, this is interview question. In fact, difference between data object and data type. So data object, described by data type. Yes, data object does occupy memory. Data object, you can check it out in the debugger also. So what is described by means this data object get the like length from the data type, initial value from the data type, initial field length from the data type. These type of properties it will get from the data type only. So that's why if you go to suppose data name type C, that this property changes. If name type N, its property change. Name type D, its property changes. That because you remain name only, but only change the data type, the variable properties gets changes. That's what. So the data object, okay, get the properties description from the data type only. What next? Other way around. What is data type? Data type describes data object, but it is only description. Data type is only plain description. It doesn't have any memory. You cannot see the data type in the uh, because there is no memory, there is no point of exploring data type within debugger. Correct? Because data types are useful for description purpose. Okay, which do not occupy, do not reserve any kind of memory. Yes, right. So this is what you have to observe the difference between data type and data object. So now, yes, going back where we left, yes, this is your two-step procedure. Step one is declare local data type. First, local data type using or with types keyword. Yes. So what is the syntax? Syntax goes like this. Syntax is types keyword. Types is a keyword. T underscore type, that is local type, or T underscore type or LT underscore type. T underscore type. Then after type type keyword, then followed by predefined data type. This is your fundamental basic syntax. I am extending this T underscore type bracket length type followed by predefined data type. Next, the here with length, without length. Length can be provided in different ways by using bracket also, or else by using length addition also. Just now I explained and demonstrated, same rule applicable to here also. Length followed by length. Okay, that is your field length. Yes. See, you should not get confused. This is capital length, this is small length. What is the meaning? This is a keyword. This is a keyword. This is keyword is not mentioned in single quotes. You know, data objects and keywords. Yes. Okay, data objects, that is particularly variables, and keywords are written without quotes. Yes, this is important. Without single quotes, because system understands automatically that. Okay, yes, those are all reserved keywords, right? So here angle bracket means you can write the length 5, length 10, length 20, etc. So this is with length immediately bracket or this one. So all these variations you come across. Without length, with length. Length can be given bracket or length keyword through. Right. So these are all the three different ways you can declare the yes. What is step 1 is over. Step 2, because step 2 is step 2 is usage of hmm, local data type. That is step 2. That is how do we use usage? Usage in the sense declare data object that is variable. Okay, so variable using local data type. Using local data type. Yes. So what is the syntax here? Syntax is this. Data is a keyword. Data followed by data object and type followed by. Here you can write predefined type or else type followed by local data type. Yes. That is nothing but your T underscore type. Above example, if you look at local data type. This is a two-step procedure because, yes. So again explanation. Since means because of. Okay. So since local data types are local data types are local data types are not predefined. Yes. System gives error as unknown. Yes, this is the technical reason you have to know. Because local data type, just like a tnum, that is not a predefined. That's why system is giving syntax error. Syntax error as unknown. Yes or no? Just now, yes. So what is the alternative then? That is why, okay, we have to declare local data type first and use it next. Yes, this is about, okay, the, yes, once you declare, yes, once we declare, system understands the local data type. Later, that is later means next, we can use it to declare several data objects. That is, yes, what is the meaning of that is local data type can be used or can be reused to declare, okay, multiple data objects. Okay, multiple data objects, many data objects. Yes, that means this is a concept of reusability. But what is the problem? Within the scope is within the program only. This is very important. Okay, that's why it is named as within the same program. Within the same program. Okay. This is about your overall local types. Local types are nothing but custom types. Our own, because I don't want to use SAP provided data type. I want to declare my own data type. Yes, you are allowed to declare your own types, no problem. But if you want to work with local types, this is the approach you have to use it. So come here. Yes. So here where we are talking on declaring data objects with data types, that's okay. Now this is your because so working with local data types, right? So now this is already known scenario. Number equals to 10, write number. Yes. So obviously, see the above, we have started with 8th line to 45 line. In this everything, All are declarative statements only. Data is a keyword, one right is we have mentioned right here. Otherwise, remaining things are declarative. You can declare it by using data is general variable, parameters keyword through parameter variable, constant through constant variable. That's also declared it. So when to use data, when to use parameters, when to use constants, also you have to know that. Because if it is a general variable, you can override the value. You can use clear statement. Constants through, if you declare it, you cannot, you have to give the fixed value throughout the program. You cannot apply the clear statement on the constant variable, because you cannot apply constant, you cannot reset the constant variable value back to its initial value. That's why clear statement is not allowed. This explore already done it. We have done. Yes, that's why I'm a bit faster here, because it's a kind of repetition story only. I'm not introducing anything new to you, but different several variations I'm talking on. But this is a new example, first time example, I guess. We will talk on this particular. So you will get, yes, it's okay, but we will go for 0, 10. So that parameters, okay, I'll comment it out. Now, yes, one time we will go to this one into debug mode. We will check it out. What is T number and yes. Yes, it is giving straightforward 10. So we'll go to program execute debugging. Program execute debugging desktop 3. Yes. So in desktop 3, name 1. Name 1 is, yes, there is no length given. It is given as character 1. So basically you can go for technical type, that is the predefined type. Absolute type is, this is your SC11 types. Go to directly operative statements. But if you want to see here, name 2, you can check character 4. Number is I. N1 is DEC float. N2 DEC, because you have to check one time at least. So the initial value for DEC is also 0 only, and no memory, because there is no value, no memory allocation, but it is declared. System recognizes DEC float as, yes, bracket 8, bracket 16. That is how many decimals are allowed here? 8. How many decimals are allowed? 16 decimals are allowed here. This is your overall 16 and 34. Okay. Then go to name 3 and name 4. Okay. This N3. N3 is already declared. Now these things, if you go to I, check I is a I, F, because you can check all those stuff. What exactly the basic, see, integer, type F, type I is bracket 4. And see the differences, because at least one time you have to know these things. Okay, this is complete explore, D, and the last one is T. See, T, the last one is string. Yes. So this is what the absolute types, and how much length provided within bracket. 4-byte integer, float 8 bytes, packed 8 bytes. This is one place by default, one place character and numeric. Time is fixed 6 places length, and date is, I think date D is missed. Date is fixed 8. Okay, this is your overall and all. You have to know that. Correct, right? Now we will come back to, because we should not miss anything. And very important is T underscore num. T underscore num is a data type. Data type do not occupy memory, I said. That's why you cannot see the tnum. Tnum is not a variable to see in the debugger. Tnum is a data type. So that's why you cannot see it here. There is no memory for that. There is no value for that. You cannot use value addition. Value addition is only allowed for data object declaration, not for the data type declaration. So this line is local data type declaration. This is data object declaration. So, but number you can see. Number uses indirectly type I only. Number, okay. What is the meaning of type? Type means by making use of. When you write like means referring to. Always reference happen to the data object. But type followed by, what is the fundamental rule? Type followed by data type, like followed by data object. That is the basic rule. Type versus like, which is already introduced. Okay. Yes. This is type. Type, immediately you have to write the data type. Yes. It could be predefined or local. So local is a two-step procedure. First step one, we will tell to the system that this local type tnum belongs to standard type, built-in type I. Then once you declare, you can use this next levels. Okay, this is the purpose of tnum, two-step procedure. So number, if you assign value 10, then again write number. The write number, it will print number value as 10. Clear? Yes. Next, if you go to, yes, I am commenting tnums. That is, suppose that is not there. Assume that. Immediately tnum is unknown. This error already shown you. Reverse order. I comment this line. Number type tnum. Here at 45 line you will get number is unknown. So this also I'll comment it out. Yes, right statement number is unknown. This also I'll comment it out. Now to okay, error gone. So what is this is, it is syntactically correct. That's why it is no errors found. You have to observe it. Types, yes, we have declared it as per the standard, this one. Okay, clear? That's the reason you are, this is syntactically correct. But if you go to runtime also, there is execute also, no, you have declared it, but you are not used anywhere. It's of no use. But it is neither system says that it is error also. No syntax error, no runtime error, no memory allocation also. Very simple, plain. So you have to know that declaring local data type using predefined data type. So at this position, you write whatever the name you want it, no problem. But at this operand position, you have to write predefined data type only. That is, your local type is declared by predefined type only. Yes. Even we can write our name also. No problem. System doesn't say, because types followed by, when system consider, interpreter looks at types keyword followed by obviously whatever you write it, that is considered as a local type. It's next step. So I am going to use next level, that is declaration first, usage next. So what is this? Declaring variable using local data type. So you are getting indirectly. So this is the explanation. The variable uses tnum. Tnum uses type I predefined. That means indirectly number is indirectly declared by predefined type I only. This is what you have to observe it. Next, okay, for example, Here I can write value 10 here, valid statement. But can I write value 10 here? No. This is important because there is no memory for data type. Value addition is allowed for data object. Got it? Even you cannot assign just value tnum equals to, okay, t underscore num equals to 10. Also wrong. Immediately, yes, you will get error tnum is unknown because that is not a variable to give the value. These are all basics you have to observe it. Clear? Yes, by mistake also you cannot use that. So this is your fundamental one example. Yes, you understand it. But we will go to the next level example. You will come to know a lot of this is fundamental. So general working with predefined type is just declaration, operation, output. But here what is that was 3 lines, but this is 4 lines because declaration is added by two-step procedure. Okay, remaining assignment and writing is simple. We will go to the next U line. Now, declaring multiple variables using local data type. Yes, local data type. So how it works? Come to here. Types. Types are T underscore name. Type C. Yes. Data. Okay. This is we will write GT underscore. This is I am writing GV underscore name. Type GT name. So you should not get confused. If you understand the above syntax, you should be in a position to understand the below syntax also. Yes, only the variable differ here. Tnum uses integer, GT name uses type C, right? So again, you can assign value to GV name. Okay, yes, GV name. Yes, but I want to tell you certain things. Why I introduced this is you can go to further level. Yes, there is a lot of observations are there. Like example, yes, I can give length 10 also. So when you write length 10, GV name, GV name is by default length 10 only. Yes, type GT name, GV name 2, type GT name. Okay, so GV name 3, type GT name. Yes. So you should not confuse what is this underscore. Underscore is nothing but it is a part of the syntax. Underscore is a part of the name actually. It's not a this one syntax. It is a name inside we are using data type name, variable name. So underscore is act like a clarity purpose, global variable, global type. This is a normal type, this is a global type and local type. Global variable also you can declare like this, right? So this is, if you look at what is the advantage of this type of declaration is, we have done types statement at one place, but data statement at multiple places. See, but within the same program, I am using this GT name, yes, for several times. Okay, yes. So this explanation is again the same thing. I am calling it as declaring local, okay, like a data type local data type or local type with or using predefined data type and length also. So length addition is allowed but not value addition. You have to understand it. Yes. Next, what is this explanation? This explanation we can give variable is declared by using local data type, but other way around. Okay, what is the meaning of that? Local data type is used while declaring variable. Yes, this approach also okay. We are using. So same statement you can write it here. Correct? Because we are using the same stuff here also. Correct? Yes. Okay. So forget about GVL, VLT and all that we will talk. Time being, you understand this way only because you are considered as some names. So what exactly the advantage is that? Advantage is, yes, all the variables are different names, different memory address, different names, and when you execute the program, they are going to create a different memory address. No worry. But what is common for all the four data variables is, since all the four variables are using the above type, that's why four variables belongs to type C only. Four variables belongs to type C only, and four variables having almost length 10 places only. Yes, that is the advantage because four are using the above stuff. Got it? That is, this GT name is used and reused several times. That is reusability. What is reusable? GT name is used to declare several variables, but within the program only you can use it. If you go back to other program type with the same statement, immediately you will come to know error that GT name is unknown, because you have to tell the system, because it is line 51. 50 line before system reads 50 line first. System means ABAP processor or ABAP interpreter recognizes what is GT name. So you can use it at a later level. Clear? That is about your overall. Yes, but there is a small twist here. That's why I am keep on emphasizing more on basics part only. What is the twist here is, yes, suppose if I go to, why not too many, we will take this example only, because yes, GV name type 20 bracket 20 if I write, this is wrong. Immediately you will get a error. Yes, this is what you have to observe it. Error. Why it is error? Length specification is a combination with GT name are ignored. Okay, this is the error. Because you are confusing the system that whether it should go with length 10 or length 20. That is the problem. Okay. So if you are using local type, you are not allowed to give bracket length also, even length addition 20 also. Length 20, length 20 also. Length can only specified for CNXP. This is another, okay, CN and XP only. Length keyword is permitted. This is okay, another kind of explore it. That is, you cannot give length for date and time and int and float also. Yes, that is another explore. Okay, got it? Next. So then I am going to introduce one more thing is, right, here I am going to give bracket 20, but this time I don't use GT name C. Directly type C I will write. Now it is valid again. So this clarity is required for you. Okay, this is required. You got it? So I'm going to write the final explore here. Yes, explore. Yes, what is that explore? If the variable is declared with, if the variable is declared with predefined data type, we can provide length immediately. That is, we can provide means we can provide length immediately using length keyword. Very simple. Length keyword or bracket also, both the cases. Next, what next? If the variable is declared with local data type, if the variable is declared by data type, we cannot provide length to variable. Yes, either way, you bracket also or length keyword also. Because the reason is, technical reason, you have to know that. Because it adopts means acquires. Okay, getting, simple English meaning. It gets the, adapts the length and data type local. Local type means local data type. Got it? Yes. This is the clarity overall. Yes, I repeat it. If you go to, this is a valid. So if you go to write statement, you can check it out. What is the meaning of this particular? Yes, I want to show you in debugger. Yes. So something like, if you want to go to debugger, at least you need one write statement. I am writing something to stop the debugger. Otherwise, debugger doesn't stop. Debugger directly it will stop at ABC level. Then we can do explore whatever we want it. Yes, right. Now, okay, just nothing is there. It will print only 10 ABC. Okay, it's okay. Where is 10? Okay, already available here. Huh? Okay, good. So now, no worries. Go to execute debugging. Go to desktop 3. Yes. We have done the above explore not required. Directly we'll go to our own variables. So observe this two things. So number, what is the number? Yes, number bracket you have to see the, yes, of what is the data type and absolute type. See, absolute type is, yeah, that is absolute means exact type. So this is, yes, here we are getting tnum. What is tnum? Tnum is a, within this program, local data type is tnum. Local data type is tnum. See, first tnum written before they are writing the program name, because tnum is local to this program only. Tnum scope is local. Okay, because when we say local data type, the scope is local only. Yes, there is a scope comes into picture. Scope means range of uses. It is not a wide range. It is only local range. Local means within that program. Declare and use it. Only hardly what is possible is It can be used several times, multiple times within the same program. N number of times you can use it, but you cannot use it in cross program or other programs. That is reusable possible. Reusability is only within the program, not for other program. That's why two examples, single usage, multiple usage, two examples I mentioned here. So number tname is used only once. GTname is used multiple times within the same program, correct? Yes. So you have to see the absolute type. Go to below section. Below section is what? GT name. Again I said GT name you cannot see here, because if you type forcibly GT name, it is unknown. Why unknown? Because it is not a variable. It is not a variable. Yes, that's why it is saying it as unknown data type. But GV name is okay. GV name 1 okay. GV name 2 okay. Name 3 also okay. Name 3 also yes. But see the difference. You have to observe the difference. That is our objective. Okay. So first of all, name and name 1, 2. These are all getting equal same data type and same length also. Correct? Name 1. Name, that means you go highlighted lines are these 3. Observe these highlighted lines. Name, name 1, name 2. These are all getting same data type and as well as what is this? Same length also, because it is these are all adapting the data type and length from the about local type automatically. If the yes, what is the advantage of this is, if you want to change this 3 variable length at a time, suppose just change here 10 to 20, automatically it will reflect on 3 variables at a time. That is the advantage. Okay, that is the advantage. For that purpose only we will use local types. Got it? Yes. And local types are used if you want to declare and use it within a single program, within one single program. At the time we'll go for local types. Okay, we will discuss opposite way, what is global versus local also later. So now you should not get confused this. So go to this is your name. Okay, name. So but is if you look at the absolute type is yes, within program there is a local type is there. Okay, yes. Going back to name 3, GV name 3. Yes, GV name 3 is this. GV name 3 is this. You have to see this is declared by predefined type. When predefined, your length for length providing length is allowed and permitted. You can bracket or length keyword. But here the absolute type you observe it. Absolute type is it is giving some other thing, not the local. This is the difference. Okay. So with this we have done the local types explore is over. Local type explore is completed. Yes. So hope you guys are clear with local type, because initially I introduced this keyword, but now I gave in detail explanation with sample example programs also. There are, because you have to understand this fundamental foundation. Going forward, I will directly use this local types. Okay, directly. So if you are confused, sir, what is this and all? So go with simply okay, local, global will talk later. Simply V underscore means variable, T underscore means type. So here I will change it to simple. Yes, because see, you have to understand that only. When you change above, below change also required. Yes, I said if you change this to 30, immediately this 3 variable become 30. If you want to change data type of these three variables at a time, you can change it data type here, length here. If you change happen to this line, this row will immediately having impact on the other subsequent variables declared. Correct? You are controlling here. This is what. But this is not controlled anywhere. It is acting like independent. Though it is mentioned within the colon comma, but you have to be more clear on the this part. Okay, yes. So types keyword, what is that? We are not allowed to use last conclude statements because see, you have to observe how to explore also I am writing here. And all explanations explodes, you have to write it down. The notes is very important. Today you will get a feeling everything comfortable. Tomorrow too many things comes into memory, you may get little confused. That's why when you refer back to our notes, yes. So what is that? Value keyword is not allowed for types statement because this is also a statement. It is a statement because the above point of view, each statement begins with a keyword, end with a period. Yes, that's what happened, right? So this is your local types. Okay.